know where to start at this point, but I guess first of all, just what was your expectation coming in here this year, and were you thinking you were going to be playing this year?
You know, for me, it was all about progress. You know, I think this year, and you know, coming into fall camp, you know, my whole goal is just to get better every single day. And you know, I think that experience throughout fall camp, and especially spring ball as well, just getting in here, I've grown so much since that first day of spring ball, and you know, that's a huge credit to our coaches. You know, Coach Drink has done a great job. Coach Harson has done a great job of just getting me better every single day. And, you know, I was always prepared to play. You know, I always told myself, you know, whether you're the starter, whether you're fifth string, you're gonna prepare like you're the starter every single day. So that's what I've done.
What has it been like, you know, as a true freshman, getting thrown out there and kind of learning on the fly?
You know, I obviously really don't feel like I'm a true freshman because I've been here since spring, and you know, at the same time, you know, I had to be ready, and I knew that, you know, whether it was the first game of the year or the last game of the year, I was just gonna have to be ready, and you know, whether I'm a true freshman or I'm a senior, I got to go out there and I got to play, and I got to do whatever it takes to get a win.
It sounded like, at least in spring ball, that the gap was pretty big between you and Ryan, and you were still kind of, you know, coming on a little bit slowly, maybe learning things. When did it start to click for you? When did you start to really grasp it?
I think when I first knew that I could do some good things at this level was during our second fall scrimmage our second team offense went against the first team defense. That first drive, and we went down and scored, and that's when I really started to feel comfortable. You know, during spring ball, I struggled a lot. I mean, my mechanics, I had to fix a lot of things mechanically that I had gotten into bad habits my senior year in high school. But you know, coming into fall camp, I think I knew I was just going to have to get better every single day. And you know, during that fall scrimmage, I think is when I really started to feel comfortable.
What was it like the moment that back at the Iowa State game and previously went to the locker room at halftime and said that, you know, they were going to burn your red shirt? You said that you looked at it like it was about time. What was that moment like for you? What were your thoughts on that moment?
You know, just I had to see. You know, I knew that you know, when my time was called, I was going to have to be ready. Whether that came, whenever it came, I was going to have to be ready. And you know, when Ryan went down, obviously that was a very tough thing for our offense, but you know, those guys looked to me and they knew I had to step up, and you know, I was trying to do everything I could, just, you know, get the offense going and get us in the end zone.
What are maybe the biggest challenges of being a 19-year-old and going through your first season and all the work that's required of you? You know, you talk to a number of the guys and they say that you're in here at 6 a.m. usually watching film.
Yeah, I think it's just being consistent is the biggest thing. Is, you know, you got to prepare consistently every single week with your preparation in the film room and out on the practice field. You gotta bring it every single day in college football, because if you don't make the plays in practice, you're not going to make the plays in the game. And I think, you know, our guys on the offense have done an unbelievable job of getting me prepared every single week. Our coaches and our players, you know, have been helping me tremendously throughout the season. You know, helping me develop, and you know, that's been huge for me.
What's the season been like for you? I mean, you've had some great games, obviously passing for high numbers, but you've had some moments you'd probably like to, you know, have back or forget. I mean, it's kind of been up and down at times. What's this whole thing been like for you so far?
Yeah, it's definitely been a whirlwind. I mean, it's definitely been up and down for sure. And you know, like I said, that's the hardest part, I think, about college football, is being consistent every single week, and that's something that, you know, we have to continue to improve on. But that starts with me. I don't care if I'm a freshman or a senior. I have to lead this offense, and you know, whether that's in practice or in the film room, you know, there's some little things that we have to do out there that need to be better in order for us to get wins consistently and just be better on offense consistently.
How tough was the game the other night? Where you had the high numbers, you ran a lot of plays, a lot of yards, but a couple red zone turnovers, some drops. I mean, just how hard was that game the other night?
Yeah, you know, anytime you have 600 yards of offense, you know you're doing some good things. But you know, at the end of the day, we have to finish, and we can't have turnovers. Like I said, that starts with me. And you know, we got to get better timing with our receivers, and we got to work some stuff. And you know, I trust those guys to make plays. I trust anybody who's going to get the ball and make play. I don't care who it is. You're going to come in if you're open. You're getting the ball. And that's the mentality I have. And you know, I hope that this week we can get back to work and you know, obviously pass that game, and we're looking on to Air Force.
What's your best memory so far?
Best memory so far, probably that first start, at Virginia. Getting my Uncle Mark out there because he was out there just visiting, doing some stuff for his foundation, and just that whole experience of just getting that first start and getting into a rhythm, I think. And from there, it's just been fun. The whole year's been fun.
You mentioned the timing. It seemed like you guys were just a hair off the other night. Any particular reason it was just the chemistry just seemed to be off a little bit the other night?
Yeah, I think it goes back to our preparation, and we need to be better as an offense as a whole, and I need to be better. I need to, like I said, it starts with me. Whether I'm throwing a hair early, or I'm just an inch off with a guy on an in-breaking route, it needs to be better, and that's the bottom line.
You were a guy that threw the ball a lot in high school. How much has that helped your transition into this sort of an offense, and how has that transition been for you? Anything kind of catch you off guard in terms of being harder than you expected?
Definitely throwing in high school, with the amount that we threw was huge for me. Just being able to, learn different coverages, because I saw a lot of different coverages in high school, just because a team would have a new game plan for us every single week because of the way we played. But that was huge for me, I think, coming in and just understanding defenses. And at the same time, I think it's been a struggle for me, learning, because obviously there's new things to learn in college as well. Teams are just better schematically. They disguise coverages a lot better. So that's been tough.
Teams have really taken the approach of blitzing the heck out of you and getting the ball in your hand quickly. What kind of challenges that presented to you? Just it seemed like particularly the other night they were forcing you to get the ball in your hand really fast.
Yeah, New Mexico I thought did a really good job. First of all, disguising their pressures. Acting like they're going to bring it from one side and then bringing field pressure or something like that. But that's something that we've been seeing all year, and it's been a point of emphasis for us. We just I have to get the ball out quick and be accurate, obviously, because you're not gonna have a whole lot of time to just sit back there and wait on somebody to get open. You have to have good time and good accuracy.